Hey, today on FlyWire, the question of the day is a go-around. How do you do a go-around? Is it, you know, the ACS, the way I think it's written is like, holy crap! We gotta go around! We're gonna crash! Well, I don't think so much. Stick with me on FlyWire. Hey, this is Scott Perdue. Today on FlyWire, I'm going to look at go-arounds. I just don't buy the idea that it's a holy rip, we got to, you know, full power, we got to make it to the heavens or we're going to run into something concept. There's very little in aviation, in flying, that requires immediate holy rip action, okay? And go-arounds is particularly one of those because, hey, you're close to the ground, you're probably slow, and you got really draggy, and the margins to stall and the amount of altitude you have to correct it is very minimal. So I'm not a believer in that. What I'm a believer in is a go-around is just a maneuver. I mean, you're already flying, right? So why do we have to go immediately to full power and go through this litany and all that stuff? I just don't think it. I don't buy it. So it fails my don't be hasty test, frankly. So how do I do a go around? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add power. And what I want to do is stop my descent, right? I mean, a go around is I don't want to touch down here. I don't want to land here. So I'm going to go around, which means, okay, the first part of the go around is I stop my descent. That's all I really have to do, and then I got to reconfigure the airplane, and there's a few steps to that. So that's what we're going to do here in a few seconds. Activate my visual approach to 1-3, 3-degree glide slope, 50 to foot crossing height. All right, so there we go. I'm on an intercept heading right now, and I'm going to activate the approach. So the autopilot's just going to go ahead and intercept it. And I'm going to set 700 feet, just for kicks and grins. Okay, we're coming up on the glide path intercept here. Reorient that, heading. There it is, gears coming down. That's my glide slope intercept. Gears down, 1, 2, 3 green. Flaps coming to half. Thompson traffic, red white Bonanza is 4 miles on a straight in 1-3 low approach, Thompson. All right, so hey, this is a coupled visual approach to a home field using the Garmin program, which just gives you a generic 3-degree glide slope and a 50-foot crossing height. So not a bad way to do it if you're going in a field at night or whatever, but don't do this in IFR. Don't do it in IMC. Okay, so it says my target altitude, I set it 700 feet, that's what I want to do. And I'm going to just do a go-around out of this one. There's 900 feet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. Alright, now I'm going to initiate the go-around. So I'm going to add power, that's mixture, prop, I'm going to leave that at 2500, I'm going to add throttle. Alright, now I'm leveling off. That's all I have to do right here. I'm at 100 knots, so I'm at approach flaps, and I'm going to raise the gear. I'm at a positive rate here, 300 feet per minute. Gears up. I'm at 100 knots, so now I'm going to put the flaps up. That's generally my target speed for putting the flaps up. And Bada bing, bada boom.
There you have it. That's my go around. It's not a panic maneuver. It's just a maneuver. The first thing you have to do is stop your descent and then reconfigure the airplane for a climb, get a positive rate gear up, flaps up, and climb. What are you going to do next? You're going to go into the visual pattern, you're going to go shoot a missed approach, you're going to go to a different airport, whatever. So the go around, my bottom line here is the go around is not a panic maneuver. I don't think it requires full power. Even if you're close to the ground, you're already flying, okay? Most airplanes, not all of them, but most of them are very much trim airplanes, and if you go full power, now you've added the complication of a sharp pitch up and a possible trim stall. Close to the ground, low, configured, dirty, etc. Just not a good plan. Don't panic. Just fly the plane step by step, methodically. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be hasty. Anyway, that's my nickel on the grass. Hope you like it. Tell me what you think about it, so what your procedure is, and then I'll see you next time on FlyWire.